There's nothing that people love more than slacktivism. It's part and parcel of the 2024 experience. Slacktivism. It's no longer just allowed just to be someone who we used to see the people that would picket in the streets as heroes. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Now, slacktivism is what's holding reign over society. I was just looking at some tweets, and I've realized that my Twitter, because of the tweets that I look at, tends to be leaning towards a particular direction. However, it just gets me angry. No longer is my Twitter full of just shotties and hot girls and things that I would enjoy, life hacks maybe. No, now it's things that get me aggravated, such as the youth thinking that camping in university grounds is going to change a country thousands of miles away. Anyways, welcome to the PigCast. We're here on a wonderful Wednesday. It's 83 degrees down here in sunny South Florida because typically when it comes to the weather, South Florida is really not the best barometer, especially if you're from other places like the north, where 83 is a blistering cesspool of heat. Then again, for me, I would say 75 degrees is way too chilly outside. So I pretty much am stuck here with this perception of the weather. But anyways, we're here and we're queer.
Is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
Queer. My goodness. And we have an action-packed episode. Look at the list of things. Look at the list of things I've managed to master myself. I've also decided to start making a little bit more content directed towards psychics. It's fun. It's fun, and I enjoy it. I've been doing that as of late, doing some hot content on psychics and people like Teresa Caputo, which is really annoying because that video got hit by a strike, but I did get it reversed, and that video is going to be going up tomorrow. If you haven't seen it already on my Patreon or Rumble, it's still one that I spent time on. That's the annoying part. I spent a long time listening to that dumb bitch give a reading for me not to be able to post that video on YouTube. It's very, very obnoxious. So fuck off, YouTube. The copyright system, at least, they released the hold, which was good. I got an email saying that somebody there released it. So it wasn't like it became visible because of the system. Somebody independently released it, which made me happy. But that video is going to be going out tomorrow. And we have an action-packed list of topics. Females doing landscape, for example. Autism hours at Walmart, apparently is a thing. Ski rental. I don't know why I wrote ski rental. I'm trying to remind myself as to what it is that I was talking about. We do not surf. I guess that's a little bit of white knighting, if you want to call it. Virtue signaling, as the kids like to say. Friend zoning. Girls posting too much on Instagram and TikTok, and they post the wrong thing. That's one topic that you see time and time again here on the PigCast. But alas, that's going to be something we talk about. South Africa. I don't know why I wrote that. Pipe arms. I remember why I wrote that. Also, Fats for Palestine. The Fats have now decided to invade the Palestine movement, so we're going to be referencing that as well. Standing close is apparently a crime. And wheelchair pole dancing, of which Stu Batman says it sounds like a podcast I want to be involved with since my wife is on a wheelchair and she never pole danced for me. Shit needs to change. May I ask why? She's on a wheelchair. In a wheelchair, not on a wheelchair. Well, technically she's on and in, because you do get in the wheelchair. Ben Shapiro says BFT, which ends the show. BFT, big fucking tits. So thank you guys. A joke. That was a joke. Let's see. That's 24/7 at Walmart. That is true, but Walmart does have specific hours that they say here are for autistic people or for what is it? What do they call it here? I saw this just now. Sensory friendly. Sensory friendly. Enjoy sensory friendly hours. From 8 to 10 a.m. Now, what I seem to see from this is that they don't have any music on. They don't have any music on during this time from 8 to 10. However, it's still a little bit, I would say, autistic itself to have a sign like this. And I believe, don't hold me to this. This is just from experience with an autistic little brother. I'm not hiding behind him, right? Allowed to make fun of autistic people because I've dealt with him most of my life. But I don't believe the sensory overload part. I think autistic people are going to get overloaded because of anything. They could get overloaded because of too much of the same color in one venue, in one space. They could get overloaded because, for example, the this canister is facing the wrong way. By the way, I should put this here. Let me prop this up so you could see the deck, which I'm shilling. My missing piece deck. You could get that available now. Link below. I also popped a Cool Mint Zinni before we started. I learned this on the internet. Fuck, hold up, stop. Oh, there you go. Believe it or not, people pack Zins. Even though this is a completely asinine point with a Zin pack. But I saw a tutorial on how to pack a Zin using a very popular technique from people that are using it to, or using the same sort of actual real life dip. I'm being a pussy about dip, by the way, because that's essentially what this is in my mouth right now. It's dip. But I'm too pussy to have actual dip in my mouth. And also be gross on a podcast. Anyways, they get overloaded because of anything. My little brother, if this is like this, he'll come and fix it, and he'll do this. And just to fuck with him, I'll do this, and he'll go and fix it right back. And he'll do that all day. He'll do that all day. So it's not just music. So for that, I think it's more postulating and virtue signaling than anything else. In particular, this one as well. It's a good transition, rather, to that. I guess one of my actual topics here, which is we do not serve. So in this video, you could see that this restaurant proudly welcomes all beliefs, colors, countries, sexual identities, and they don't serve racist, sexist, homophobes, and assholes.
We gotta go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Now, the question is why? Why do you put that there? And the answer is because you want attention. That's why. You want attention in your little stupid restaurant. Because most people, I would say 99% of people, don't like racist, sexist, homophobes, or assholes. So it's redundant. It's redundant. It's only there just like a pronoun in a bio. It's redundant, and it's there to tell other people, hey guys, we're part of the same team. It's a stupid little waste of time. And I love seeing that. I've seen that in a couple different places where they might put something like that, like proudly serving, and it's like a gay flag. Could you imagine a business going, no, we're not gonna serve you because you like to take it in the butt by other people, or you scissor. I don't know what girls do during sex, how girls have sex. It's a lot of licking, I imagine, a lot of fingering, but I have to imagine it's not the same. It's not the same. I had a couple lesbian friends, and you couldn't question them. So I regret not asking them things like, hey, how do you guys fuck? I'm very curious. I'm kind of pissed at them because I remember I had a house party, and I was hosting it, and not here, obviously. This is when I lived in a bigger place. And I put on porno as a joke. Like I put aggressively African-American anal porn on the television. And she comes up to me and goes, I would really appreciate if you took that down. And I go, it's porn. It's a joke. Mostly 99% of people were laughing. But she came in and said it really aggressively. And my friend came in and took it off. But I'm like, shut up. If I want to show porn in a party in my house, I'm allowed to. Fuck. Really ruining my party. Totally virtue signaling. Attention, horror alert. People are more tolerant of those things versus being an asshole, right? Isn't it? But I gotta say, none of that. 99% of people don't like any of those. So for you to say that, it's a lot of redundancy. She has a mitochondrial disease. She could walk, just not for very long. Her energy drains very quickly. Okay, so it's not like she has, it's not downplaying whatever she has, but it's not like quadriplegic, for example, which would have been interesting because I don't know how that would work. Maybe I would want to ask somebody, hey, if your wife's a quadriplegic, how does it work? It's still there. I mean, it's a whole. It's just not going to be anything that she feels. Let's see. What up, boys? I've been watching a replay, says Pepsi Addict. Glad to have you. If you're missing out on the PigCast, if you're not watching it live, you're missing out on this interaction. As a matter of fact, if you want to leave a voicemail, you could do so by leaving it in the link down below. You could do it anonymously. You could do it without leaving an email, which has always been my deterrent whenever it comes to one of these services. Oh, I just got lightheaded. The Cool Mint is really hitting me. I have a friend going to Canada. Quote unquote friend, and I'm having her bring me the flavors that we don't have here of Zinni. Actually, I should put that out to the PigCake community. If you are somebody from a different country and you have access to, I don't know, a cherry black cherry, or what's the other flavor? Espressino, Zins. Send one over. I'll even pay for the shipping. I don't care. I'll pay for the shipping. But send it over to my P.O. box, which is also linked below. It's kind of annoying that we don't get the good flavors here. We only have like shit, cool mint, peppermint. What? No. Hit me with the good ones, like cherry, espressino, apple mint is another one that I'm interested. So that's a nice little bit of homework for you guys. You didn't miss it yet, says Ernie. I don't know what you mean by that, but we'll go for that. I can mail you them, dude, says Hungry and Hungover. If you're in Canada, I was also reading that Canada doesn't have a good... what do you call this? Canada stopped Zins for like 4 years, and then they brought them back, which is kind of annoying, because if you would want a product that at least is relatively safe or safer than the alternatives, and you don't want people smoking cigarettes, why not go for alternatives that are relatively healthy? Why not promote that? It's kind of annoying. So that's fun. That was a little fun one that I saw. This is also me keeping up with the carnivore diet. I've realized that a lot of people recommend having coffee with heavy cream, which is what I have in here. I've been doing a carnivore for about 2.5 weeks now, maybe 3. And no, nothing. I haven't noticed anything apart from my cravings for pasta. Let's see. Did I miss the weekend strippers? Not yet. Not yet. Luckily, you haven't. So Hungry and Hungover, we could talk about that. You could send me some. I'll gladly pay for the shipping and the cost that incurs, because I've looked up a lot of these services, and they're extraordinarily expensive to get them over here. It's like fucking $40 for 2 packs. What? Fuck off. So that was fun. I enjoyed seeing that. Speaking of, I guess this is what I saw from South Africa. This is, don't get me wrong, right? My regard for females is not high. To quote Sam Hyde, if you had to fill my gas tank up with my regard for females as an Arab Cuban man, both very misogynist cultures, you wouldn't get far. You wouldn't get far. And I find this absolutely disgusting, this video. I'm repulsed by the actions of these people. So I had to reset my video drivers there, but it's gross. What is this? It's just take a look. Right, we have what looks like to be a concert, and this person stage dives, and just look at the gross dudes. These guys are going for her pussy. Look at that. What is this? I mean, she did it by jumping into the crowd, but I think she was expecting to stage dive and to get surfed. Instead, these guys are out here trying to... Look at that. Is that not the grossest thing you've ever seen? Fuck all these gross fucks. And these guys are jumping at the opportunity to grab her and to fucking, I don't know, but finger blast her? God, look at this guy over here. Look at this guy laughing and smiling. Ugh. And I think at some point she goes, nope, I'm good. I'm good. Let's see. Yeah. She's there going, nope. What is this disgusting behavior? Again, it's one thing to crowd surf, but my goodness. Am I getting soft? Am I getting soft? I'm not a misogynist. Let me just state that. But God, what a fucking gross cunt. Gross cunts, not her. She's not gross. So I guess it is kind of weird that you're jumping in a crowd wearing that, but still, I'm not going to blame you. I blame those disgusting dudes. My fucking goodness. I already know the clip before he plays it. When you're a star, they let you do it. Pepsi Addict. I guess you're referring to that one if you already knew about that particular clip. South Africa. Look at that. We've already gone through, what is it? 1, 2, 3 topics. Luckily, I do have way more because this would be a really short PigCast. Can you do a psychic reading for me, says Blind Ruby? Probably. It really is disgusting. I've been looking at a lot of these videos, and these psychics are just the worst. This recent one that I posted up today was pretty terrible because what she does is that she waits for like a celebrity to pass away, and then she channels them. So she talks about her meditating and communicating with these people psychically. And it's like, well, you can't wait till their bodies get a little bit warm. The one that she did today, or the one that I featured, was about, what was the name? JonBenet Ramsey. My goodness. And she's pretending like all this information that she's regurgitating is information that she got live from JonBenet Ramsey. And not information that's been available on documentaries and fucking TV specials for years since she passed away. So it's a lot of retardation from these psychics. And you see them using the same exact techniques. You see them doing the exact same sort of stuff, the same language. Does that make sense to you? Do you understand? Like saying things like that to try to get hits. I'm going to do a Canadian radio show. I got an email from somebody in Canada who wanted me on their show to talk about psychics. And he's like, hey, we had what's his name? The other one. The one that I thought was...
This is the Gaberhood, and you are not welcome.
But he ends up doing having a wife, which is weird. What's his name? Something with an S. It's not Tyler Henry. It's not Teresa Caputo. Help me out here. I just did the video on him 2 days ago. I forgot his name. Fuck, so annoying. But they all do the same exact techniques. Stu Batman says, did Murray reach out to you or just leave a comment? Murray just left a comment. Magic Murray left a comment. A very condescending comment saying, thanks for the shout out, kid. Oh, God, shut up. My goodness. I could probably fight him with one arm tied behind my back. And that's not exaggerating. The guy's got pipe arms. If you ever see him doing his little pranks, he's there with the large hair, copying. Nothing that he does is original, by the way. Everything that he's done has been copied by other people who's done it before. And he just does it with no twist whatsoever. Like, at least add a twist if you're going to copy. Fuck. But no, he just does everything, all his stupid videos. Just emulating other people poorly. But the worst part is it gets views. It gets views. So all the power to him. Kind of annoying. Hungry and Hungover says, dude, I just saw Derek Dergalio's movie about the NYC show. It's called In and of Itself. The whole thing's on YouTube. He puts psychics to shame. Best magic show. Now, I do think he's kind of, I would say he is kind of woke, Derek Delgadio, unfortunately. But I remember the first time I saw that was in Peter Turner's house in England. He showed me the documentary, and it was fucking phenomenal, that show. When he starts saying a poet and an author and a magician and a mother, and he's looking at the people, and and the method is so sneaky. The method on that is so absolutely sneaky. And it works perfectly as a Q&A. I hate to be a virgin in this particular thing, but a Q&A, you know, in mentalism is when people have questions and you answer them, right? You answer them. Typically what a psychic does for a show. But that the way he does it is just perfect. And he ends the show telling each and every single person what they managed to pick off in the beginning of the show. So you have a choice. They have little tickets if you haven't seen it before. I hate to ruin it, but fuck it. It's been around for enough. And you pick the one that corresponds to you. So it could be a mother, an author, a poet, a videographer. It could be anything. And he manages to go to every person in the audience and tells them exactly what they are, what they picked from memory. So he's not holding anything. He goes, oh, and he kind of slowly builds up to it, which is the other part that really got me. Because you don't understand what he's doing for the first, I would say, 4 or 5. And then you see the reactions from the audience. And he's looking at you and goes, a mother or a fucking videographer. And he's looking at them and they acknowledge it and they go, what the fuck? And I thought it was the perfect way to end the show. And that the whole thing was an illusion. No, stop. It really is the best show. And I hate that I didn't see it live. But they're watching on a Netflix documentary was still phenomenal. If you haven't seen it, I guess I spoiled it. But it's still worth the watch just for the little bits that he does. Magic Murray's a sausage. I agree. He resembles a sausage. And he's got the pipe arms. Which leads into this particular picture that I saw. Everybody was spreading this picture on Twitter. Now, whatever, right? You have your own lifestyle. That's your prerogative with your painted nails. But can you explain to me the arms? What is this? How do you get to this state in your life? Now, I'm not saying everybody needs to work out. Everybody needs to work out. I'm saying that. Fuck you. Right? But some people, you know, whatever, you're not really a gym guy, but do some form of exercise. You're investing in yourself when you work out. You're investing in your body. What is this? What are these proportions that this guy has? I think people were giving him shit because of the I believe these are like Palestine, like a Palestine scarf and a very gay little bag that he has. But what is this condition that this man has here with this fucking arm? You could fit your hand around it like this. Though he has the Magic Murray arms. Gotta reset the video drivers. Not a good a good foray into this show. But what is that? And I wrote pipe arms as the actual subject here. I don't understand how you could do that, because at that point, that's negligent. I would argue that being fatter is healthier than that. I would argue that having a diet where you overconsume Oreos and fucking knickknacks is a lot better than that, because you're not able to do basic things like lift grocery bags. Like, we as humans, yeah, we're not hunting anymore. But you do have to have some functional muscle for certain things. Maybe you might need to lift the table, or you might need to pick something up. You're not going to be able to because of your weakness that's self-imposed. Come on, be better.
Be better. Be better. Be better.
He's on the opposite of a carnivore diet. Yeah, you typically see that with vegans, aggressive vegans, that they lose all this body weight, but they don't have any sort of tone whatsoever, no muscle, no definition. And I'm not saying to be jacked. I'm not saying to be fit and to be able to lift a lot of stuff. But all I'm saying is to be able to just have the least, have functional muscles, work out at least 3 times a week. That's what I'm saying. That guy's never worked out. I guarantee you that guy's never stressed out about anything real in his entire life. Everything is manufactured. So that's fucking gross. And seeing that just got me irrationally upset. Speaking of, there's the opposite. You have skinny boys. You have skinny femboys for Palestine. You also have fats for Palestine. So the fats have co-opted this movement as well, as you could see from this video, where now this person is taking advantage of all the protests for Palestine and trying to sell some merch. And you could see what she's selling here, which is some very voluptuous bodies, very proportionate, very accurate, probably, to what she has. Let's see. My name is Jordan. These are 3 of my original candle designs. I make candles in 14 different body types. My goodness. These are also available 3D printed planters. Celebrate your body and make a statement. Show your fat friends that you see them as humans. And she's drinking from... Holy shit. My fucking God. Could you imagine, right? It's already tone deaf to say, you know, it's tone deaf to say,
This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
for Palestine, because I think we all know objectively what people like that think about people in that particular community. But fats, what does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with absolutely anything? You're just saying, hey, here's my thing. Let me try to co-opt this movement and make it about me. Hi, guys. Remember me? God, it's kind of gross. Magic Orthodoxy says, who called me a sausage? Nobody called you a sausage, Magic Orthodoxy. I think you could beat up Magic Murray. I'd love to see that. Magic Orthodoxy versus Magic Murray. I'm sure that I'd gladly put some money down on you. I made the mistake, by the way, a couple weeks ago, or maybe 2 months ago now, to download the Hard Rock app. Hard Rock is, you could bet through the app here in Florida. And I just put $20, $20, and I made a couple parlays. I missed them. I think I mentioned that before. But I could see how it's very, what do you call this, addicting to gamble and bet, because I was thinking, if I missed one thing in this massive parlay. Had I just hit that one, I would have gotten, maybe $400, $500. The candles smell like Comic-Con. The candles smell like her. And then Hungry and Hungover says, pin, glory, magic, orthodoxy. I can't, because I'm not just going to pin someone because you tell me to. That's not the way the pin works. The pin comes from inside of me. All right, the pin of glory. You can't just claim it. You can't just say, oh, hey, I'm going to fight. No, that's not the way it works. Okay. So the pin comes from me. Speaking of, this is kind of obnoxious. I was also on TikTok right before they remove it. I've been on here pretty aggressively. This is something I found very interesting.
I hired these 2 women
because this is, mind you, I've offered my neighbor to landscape for him many, many times. And he said no, which is kind of lame, because I love that sort of work. I love to just be there smoking a cigar, doing some landscaping, getting a nice tan. And here we have what is a woman talking about her experience hiring a group of females.
I hired these two women to cut my grass because I'm all about like supporting women, but they've been working on it for like a week and they're not even halfway finished. Can someone give me an answer on why it's taking so long?
Oh, look at those little guys.
I
Oh my
hired
God.
these two women to cut my grass because I'm all about like supporting.
They're trying their best. This one says they're trying their best. That comment, that's a great one. You know, I recently saw that article about female magicians and how they're pushed down. And my opinion doesn't change. There are certain things and jobs that are best suited for particular genders. And I know that might seem kind of crazy to say in 2024. It's really the most milquetoast of taste to have, but it's controversial for certain people. And the reason for that is because females tend to be really good at some things that men aren't. And men tend to be really good at things that females aren't. For example, landscaping. You see this as I would say 99% male dominated job. And that's not anything because there's sexism in landscaping. It's just, it attracts men more often. As a matter of fact, as I just said, I've been very tempted to just cut my neighbor's lawn, even without him asking, just for the fun of it. And I'm sure I'd get it done in a couple hours. But I gotta say, there's a definite difference there. And for some reason, people like to argue that fact. And same thing with magic. You hear a lot of that argument, and especially on Facebook. My goodness, if you saw that comment thread with my video that was posted on Facebook, boy, it's just a lot of honest bigots. It's a lot of bigotry there because they want the separation. They want the separation to exist. Oh, hey, you're a female magician. We're being held down by the male magicians. You're being held down because you're differentiating yourself. You're now calling yourself in all your marketing a female magician. What do you think that does? Why just refer to yourself as a male magician? Or sorry, fuck. A little Freudian slip. Why not just refer to yourself as a magician? No, but you have to really instill your beliefs. And another one posted something that I saw too, which was the most skewed statistic on, I guess I might as well show it. I have to find it in my history here. But it's a deck of cards called the Sisterhood deck. And I'm very upset because this deck, they raised $20,000. Mine didn't. Mine raised, I believe, $12,000, of which I made zero from. I made less money. I made negative money on my campaign. So buy my cards. Buy my cards. Buy them. They're available now, as well as uncut sheets, limited, signed. So I saw this, which is a link that somebody shared and said, hey, this has very interesting statistics. And I looked through it and they're bullshit. This groundbreaking survey of 561 female magicians worldwide. I doubt that number. 230 participated in our groundbreaking study. And let's just take a look at this real quick.
Research propels humanity forward. It's fueled by interest. We get curious, we ask questions, and immerse ourselves in discovering everything there is to know. Hi, my name is Jan Matt. I'm the Senior Manager for Adults, Insight, and Planning for BBC Global News. Rosemary asked me to take a minute to explain how I tackle research to uncover insights. It all begins with the answers you provided in this one-of-a-kind survey. Now,
Why is she like making it sound like it's something more legitimate? Oh, this one-of-a-kind survey. You put the fucking, your nose to the grindstone with this one. Ugh.
Professionals believe that 30 people is the minimum number of samples to form conclusions. Relevant results begin surfacing.
And she also said that, which I just find bullshit. She said 30 people is the minimum amount to draw a conclusion? No, that's not the way it works. 30 people. I would argue 30 people is statistically insignificant.
Professionals believe that 30 people is the minimum number of samples to form conclusions. Relevant results begin surfacing at 100 samples. In our case, there were 230 participants. That's kind of huge and very statistically significant. That means that the figures you see today are reliable interpretations of the results.
No, it's not. No, it's fucking not. It's a survey, which already the pool that you've created is already skewed because of a certain demographic of individuals with pre-existing beliefs. That's already skewed as it is. And then on top of that, your numbers are off. Your numbers are saying that that's statistically significant. No, it's not. So here, they're making it seem like this is a groundbreaking double standard, which is just absurd.
Provides us with a more accurate, more informed snapshot of the current state of affair for magicians who identify as females. 36 questions, 230 submissions, that's 8,280 answers. Believe it or not, every last word was meticulously read, mathematically calculated, and carefully analyzed.
Look at the fucking, she's out here running code. She got some stock footage of somebody running, I think, what is it? The when you press F10 on Chrome.
The whole process is magical. And the more I researched your comments, the more I was really moved. And as a woman who also works in a very male-dominated industry, I respect all your strength, creativity, and perseverance. And it's been a tremendous honor to help with this project. So thank you for allowing me to peek behind magic's curtains.
Ugh. I would argue that journalism is no longer a male-dominated endeavor. Everybody and their mother is a journalist. So I saw that and I was like, what the fuck kind of weird statistic to base your shit on? What happened here? Highlight? No, I don't want to highlight. This thing expanded on me for no fucking reason. Thank you. Cancel. I was going to create a highlight for that particular statement. But no, I'm sorry. That's incorrect statistics. It's incorrect interpretation of the data, and it's skewed because of the pool that you happen to actually do the survey. Is it just the courts? Based on their logic, it would take 30 people to decide who leads the country. The 30 members of the Illuminati do decide who runs our country. Technically true, I guess. Hashtag, what's the name of that guy that's fucking Beyonce? Who's in it? BBC, Be Better Club, be better.
Be better. Be better. Be better. Be better.
And of course, Stu Batman says, your deck went to true fans. Yeah, that's true, but I wanted to maybe expand a little bit on my reach. Alas, I guess that was a fruitless endeavor. I hire female landscapers whose mowers run on solar power. Construction, mechanic, landscaping, plumbing, pilot, electrician. Those are things that, again, it's not just women are not allowed. Women are just not necessarily interested in those jobs. And a few and far between. Jay-Z, there you go. Thank you. Are not interested in it in statistically relevant numbers. Same thing with female magicians. Nobody's holding you back. Not one person is saying, ew, fuck, what? Could you imagine if I had a female buy my deck or buy a magic product and I go, no, I'm going to lose out on that because you're female, because I'm saying, no, I don't want that. There's only men allowed here. Of course, they're going to use the clip of me saying that my regard for females is not a lot earlier on and ignore the rest of this. But I'm on your side. Believe it or not, female magicians. I'm with you. I should have gotten one of those female magician shirts that, what do you call this? I forgot. Kayla Drescher was selling not so long ago. I remember I saw a picture of a magician wearing that unironically that she posted on her story. And the guy's like this, like wearing the shirt that says female magician. I still haven't done that, though. I'm going to put male magician shirts on my merch store. Let me remind myself. Male magician. So male magician. Boy, hopefully I don't have COVID. Keep coughing. So I'm going to remind myself to put that up on my merch store. You know what else women are not interested in? Me, says Magic Orthodoxy. Welcome to the club, my friend. We're here. I'm standing with you as a male magician. That females typically are not interested in us because of our genitalia and the fact that we do magic tricks. So it's we're really combining the waters there. What's this one? This one I saw and I commented on. And then she turned off the comments. I found this really funny because these women are posting these things. I'm not saying women in general, but people post things online that they think is like a win. They think is like some sort of own or some sort of like, yeah, you're not going to believe what I did. And this woman did that. She posted something thinking that she was going to get some reactions. And instead, she got the exact opposite reaction than what she wanted. And she turned her comments off. So you could see what it says here. The video is just emotionally with some stupid music. I'm going to turn the music off so I don't get a copyright strike. But here it says, remembering I friend zoned this guy 4 times before we started dating. And now he's playing soccer with our son. And we have a baby girl on the way. That's not a flex. This isn't an own. This isn't a win. Right? You didn't give this guy a chance and you were wrong. You were wrong because you probably wanted to, I don't know, whore out a little bit longer. So you didn't give a guy a chance that ended up being your soulmate, the guy that you ended up procreating with and having babies with and kids, and look at him playing soccer. You didn't give this... Oh. Fuck off. You didn't give this guy a chance? And then this is apparently something that she posted thinking people were going to go, oh my God, so beautiful. No, right here. Comments are off. I remember I commented and I said, it's not too late. It's not too late to delete this, Megan. Or Mega, whatever her name is. Ashcroft, fuck. God, fuck. Social media has really brought up the worst in people, huh? It really has. Because what the fuck is that? She's essentially admitting to, no, I just thought something better was going to be out there. And it's the same story. I said this in a previous live stream. It's the same story. You end up whoring around in your 20s. By the time you reach 25, you're thinking, shit, I got to slow down. So now you only go on maybe one date a day, right, with a different guy. And then by the time you're 28, you realize, shit, my egg carton no longer has good eggs. These eggs are expiring. And then you settle down with a finance bro who probably did the same thing. He was probably whoring around in his 20s, which I would argue is equally as worse, if not, or sorry, equally bad, if not worse.
5 or 6 stores, or just one.
Magic Buzz.
What is a woman? I gave birth on the weekend.
Magic Buzz drops in. What is a woman? I gave birth on the weekend, and he drops 13 hot dollars on me, $13.99. I appreciate that, Magic Buzz. It is Canadian. It is Canadian, so I don't know if it's worth the same. I keep saying that even though last time I looked, and the dollar is actually less than the Canadian dollar. So you guys are actually doing better off than we are, technically, even though you guys have a male model as a prime minister. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that, Magic Buzz. Every time I stream, you hit me with that, and I don't know what to do with it. I would spend it on good flavored zins, but as I said earlier, the only good zins that are available are everywhere else other than the United States. So believe it or not, in Canada, you guys have the good ones. And I remind you, if you're in Canada, please talk to me. I'd gladly have you ship some to me. Chris James, what's up, man? Says MMLM. Men, Magician Lives Matter. Reminds me of this right here, PLM. Pink Lives Matter, or Pig Lives Matter, as I sell on my merch store. And I'm also reminded of the instance in a bar where I wore this exact same shirt. And I had 2 bitches come up to me and go, what does that mean? What does that shirt mean? Mind you, I just saw these 2 females come in from the outside. So they just got there. They look at my shirt and I go, it's just a shirt. I just told them it's just a shirt. And then they left. They left the bar because of a shirt I was wearing. It's not like the shirt had an aborted fetus on it, right? Which that I'm pretty sure would have been okay with them. But what, this really is your drawing point? This is your limit? Pink Lives Matter? It could have been pussy. Pink could be pussy. Magician Lives Matter. MLM. That's close. That's close to what magic is, technically. A giant MLM scheme. You know what else? I already read that one. Not just you, says Jason Heiss. Friend zone 4 times. That dude never gives up. And yeah, be better.
Be better. Be better. Be better. Be better.
On both of them, right? Because that guy got friend zoned 4 times and he's still like, no, I'm not going to give up on that pussy. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying. And she's like, I got to find more dick. And then that, hopefully, I'm going to settle down. And then he asked her once and she goes, nope, not yet. And she did that 4 more times until she said, fuck it. Fine, I'm going to go out with you. And then she ends up having his kids and realizing, oh, this was a great guy after all. I thought you were really into the singer Pink. Not really. I gotta say, she's atrocious. I'm not a huge fan of Pink. She does have one good song that I like, but it's kind of...
This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
And I have to reset the video drivers. That's 3. Take a shot. Take a shot every time I have to reset the video drivers. So that's fun. Female landscape. Already took that one in. But being there are certain things that are crimes that you don't realize it. Being having a penis, for example, standing too close could be a crime to certain individuals. I know that I was offended one time when I was standing in line at the Winn-Dixie, and the guy in front of me goes, "Hey man, you're too close." I wasn't even close to him, and he goes, "Hey man, you're too close." And I was just looking at the back of his neck like, "What? Fuck you, the audacity." Oh my goodness. In this case, this is a crime here. So let me see if I could find this video. of this individual standing way too close to these females. I believe these are protesters, which again are a dime a dozen in 2024. Everybody's protesting everything. And you're grabbing whatever is the latest thing and you're saying, let me try to interject my own shit. Let me try to squeeze in my beliefs onto this thing. It's kind of sad, really. But let's see. I haven't seen the entire video, so we'll watch it here together, my friends.
You sacrificed my fucking safety, and you're acting like I'm the one spreading lies. And then you're just stand right next to me.
Look at this guy. He's the most unassuming dude in the entire planet. A guy that probably everybody has in their friend group, right? This sort of physiognomy, Panda Man. This physiognomy everybody has in their group. And he's a cheery guy. He's just like the funny dude. Right here, I think he's purposely standing near her because she's making a terrible point, and she decides to scream, saying that he's sacrificing her safety by the proximity with his hands in his pocket. I also love that he doesn't move. That's my favorite part. Right? Too many times people acquiesce and they fucking bend at the knee to people like this. And they go, oh, sorry, my bad, my bad. No, this is exactly how you should treat them. Just condescendingly stand there and just let them burn out of their vocal cords. In this case, she's just coming up with shit. Look at that. And then the other one comes in, her buddy. And she has the weapon of the person in 2024, which is the phone. Let's see. I think, yeah, she's going to record him. Look at this. What do you rate this? Let's see. What would you rate this? Ah, my goodness. This is hard because she has like a weird backwards cap. She wears pants and a leather skirt. Like, what kind of look is that? Right? She's got some breasts. She's got some titties. But it's nothing good. Nothing good. I think that if she takes care of herself, there's probably potential there, maybe. Right? There could be something. Man, I'm going to say like a 4.4. 4.4 is what I'm giving her. And that's really generous. Maybe he. That could be a he. That's where it would make sense to have he, him on your profile. In that case, because that's ambiguous. I can't tell. Big fucking tits, I think is what Pepsi Addict is saying. She'd rather be with a bear, says Magic Orthodoxy. Karen in training. The mentally ill and protesting go together like peanut butter and jelly. Piggy remembers everything that slightly annoyed him in his life. I truly do. I really do. And every minor inconvenience, like a woman cutting me off or a guy brake checking me, I keep those in my bank of annoyance, and it stays there. Magic for Beginners says, hi, Piggy McPigface. I say hi back to you, my friend. I've been watching your videos every time they pop up on my YouTube. Let's see. What murders?
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
That's just my happy place. Wherever I see that video, it makes me feel happy inside. Fuck here. I can't say. He's like, what happened? I think he was doing that on purpose. I think the guy was purposely standing there. We do seem to have another topic here that I think is tangentially related to that. Actually, no, I don't. I've ranked through these. My goodness, I'm speed running the show today. So far, I only have 2 topics left: ski rental and wheelchairs. If you want to leave a voicemail, make sure to do so. I remind you down below. I have to remind you that because sometimes people catch on after the fact. And also, I have to show my playing cards. I have to show the missing piece stack, which is available now. Once they're gone, they're gone. Once these cards are gone, they're absolutely gone. Although, now's actually not a good time because I think Daniel's closing shop for the next month because he's coming down here to Miami. So, should I say put the order in? Maybe. I don't know. Put the order in anyways. Fuck it. You'll get your cards. Shut up. I'll send them to you. I still have some bricks here that I could send. So if you get them, get them. But here's a fun video that I saw as well. I believe an individual that was renting a ski and or jet skis and immediately got confrontational. So this is my favorite thing. It reminds me of that video that I showed you guys the other day too, where the woman crashed the Lamborghini and she blamed like the curb, and meanwhile the Lamborghini is a complete total loss. My favorite thing is that when you do something that's wrong, blame everybody else but yourself.
Can you throw it over to him?
On this shit, bro.
Huh?
But y'all shit does not work.
Dude, you flipped it. It's upside down right now.
Like, I'm not
what are
gonna
you
hold
talking
you.
about?
Like, yeah, right now, but like even
throw it, man.
earlier.
Can I have the
did-
tow rope?
No, I would like to talk
Dude,
to you.
it's literally upside down right now
I can
in the
see-
water.
I can see.
Can
that.
you give me the tow rope?
How great is that, by the way? This guy's just standing there like the emoji. He's just standing, just fucking in the water, weirdly wearing like, I don't know, a full outfit. And immediately,
Can you throw it over to him?
On this shit, bro.
Huh?
But y'all shit does not work.
Dude, you
he says the gas tank didn't work. Yeah, you don't say.
flipped it. It's upside down right now.
Like, I'm not
What are
gonna
you
hold
talking
you.
about?
Like, yeah, right now, but like
me the
even
tow rope, man.
earlier.
Can I have the
did-
tow rope?
No, I would like to talk
Dude,
to you.
it's literally upside down right now
I can
in the
see-
water.
I can see.
Can
that.
you give me the tow
I can
rope
see that.
before he loses the
I
jet
can see
ski?
that. He's not.
Dude, you're clearly wasted. Do you see the security guard waiting for you guys up there? No, that's a
I
DUI,
don't
right?
care, but
Dude, you fucked up. You fucked up bad. Look at that. It's upside down. I literally have you on
I
video
see these all the
crashing.
time, by the way. I see these all the time down here in sunny Miami, where I go to walk. It's called Coconut Grove. It's a very nice little area. It's by the bay. And you see these rentals all the time. And the people getting on these are absolutely demolished. Usually it's very, very thick women from Atlanta. I'll leave it at that. And they get on these skis and, bruh, they're just gunning it down, these motherfuckers. And you see them just throwing back for local before they get on these. So this seems to be a very common occurrence. Now, she says the crash video soon. Let's see how this video ends, and then we'll see if she actually posted the crash.
this shit is bullshit.
This is
Like,
bullshit.
this fucking the speakers blew out. First of all,
You were 3 hours late to your rental.
okay,
Literally upside down.
This is bullshit, man. Dude, it's because the speakers were out, bro.
Dude,
bullshit.
it's currently upside down in the water.
Yeah, because your fucking jet ski is
Holy
bullshit.
shit.
Because their jet ski's
Your
bullshit.
Jet ski is bullshit.
It's upside down
jet ski is
in
bullshit.
the water.
A jet ski can flip over.
No, it can't, dude.
She works at the fucking company that rents these out. Of course. Come on. Fuck. Let's see if I can find the crash. I love that. I love people that cannot take accountability and don't take any sort of blame, even when they're clearly in the wrong. So let's see if she has the video. The speakers blew out. The boat was overloaded to begin with. Oh, okay. So she doesn't have that. Okay, so hold up. Let me see if I see the video here. No. Damn. Little snacks out here. I'm trying to find the specific video. I don't think she has that. She only has afterwards, which is just hysterical. I guess her talking about it. The jet ski's there. She's bitching. The guy's still bitching. Wow, this girl is very attractive. Let's see what this one has to say. So you see about 35 people. Look at how many people have crammed into this fucking boat.
Get him off of the... He should not be driving. He's clearly wasted. Get him out of the seat.
My goodness. This is the standard metaphor of the Airbnb, right? The Airbnb that one person rents and about 14 people decide to load in on. That's the size of this apartment. And you end up wondering why they hate each other by the end of the trip. So that is just hysterical. And my favorite thing is immediately you go and blame everybody else. I think here she's doing like a story time where she's talking about the particular incident. But my goodness, what a looker this one is. I got distracted. She's a shoddy. And then let me see what people have to say about this one. Let's go up. I'd hire Piggy to do my landscaping. That'd be fun, right? That'd be fun. It'd be a good video if I'm just there. It'd be weird. It'd look weird because I'd be there shirtless, mowing your lawn, smoking a cigar. It'd have sexual connotations. Thanks for watching my shit. I'm sorry I can't give you your time back, says Magic for Beginners. I apologize. The same for this one. I tried Rumble. Meh. Rumble needs to get on their shit a little bit more. But there's good. I think it's good projection as to where they could potentially be. Hey QC, those cards, bruh. Mine were cut wrong and resulted in me getting a heart attack. I hope not. If that's the case, were they really cut wrong? For the most part, every deck that I've opened has been cut pretty well aligned. I wanted to go for thinner borders on these cards, but I think it was a little bit too late in the process when I decided that particular endeavor. But I've only seen one person that told me, hey, the deck was misaligned, which is kind of annoying. But if that's the case, let me know. Let me know, unless you're fucking with me. But these in particular, at least every deck that I've opened up, I've only gotten one correspondence from that. He sounds high as fuck. You need to use your clout to recommend Pig to Manscaped. Well, I got an email from Manscaped. Oh, I got an email from a company that represents them. Typically, when you get sponsored, I've gotten before, maybe twice, from different companies. And it's like a company that represents them. I got one from Manscaped. They never responded back to me. I'd gladly shave my nuts on video if you sponsor me, Manscaped. That'd be a great one to have. Although I don't trust it. I used to use a trimmer on my nuts, as everybody has, and there hasn't been one instance that I was using it on my nuts where it didn't nick my sack. It always nicked my sack. And I'd put a 1 guard, I'd put a 3 guard. Once you're putting guards to shave your nuts, no. So I discovered the razor again. And the razor, I'm in there without even looking in the dark. I'm there in the dark and I end up looking like a porn star. So I don't know if I'd be a good representative for Manscaped products, because it's impossible. There's no way you could have a trimmer and use it in your nuts. By very virtue of the design of the trimmer, you can't do it. There are too many folds around there. So you're just going to end up nicking your sack. And it's not going to be a good look for anybody. So I don't get that. And I don't get how it works. I'm sure somebody could probably say I'm wrong. But in my experience with those trimmers, it's never a good thing. Speaking of, is this wheelchair pole dancing? Let me see if I could find it in particular. Yeah, I found it here. So Stu Batman, this might be your opportunity to show your wife. I see another comment I got here. Let it grow out. No one's seen that junk. What are we talking about? Shaving our balls? I'm talking about shaving my nuts. Yeah, because somebody mentioned, or Magic Buzz mentioned, Manscaped. But shaving our balls. I used to use the cream that you would put and you would wipe off with a towel. But no, you don't need that. Just a razor. A razor is good. And you're not going to cut yourself with a razor. I've tried. As long as if you do this, yeah, you'll cut yourself. But up and down, downwards, it's good. It's good. And use conditioner. That's my life hack. Life hacks with Piggy. So this is the reason I titled this video the way that I did, right? The wheelchair pole dancing. I just saw this. Breaking a record here. Let's take a look. A little zinny, taking up too much, already wasted its effect. Now, I appreciate the effort. I really do. But unfortunately, there are certain things that people in her condition can't do, right? There are certain things. And it's kind of a shame, right? You have to admit it. But at some point, you just have to realize, maybe this isn't for me. I'm going to try my best, but this isn't working out. And this is one of those instances. Now, people have proven wrong, right? So, for example, Monty Gilbert has some nubs, and he still does some great card tricks. Rene Lavande was another magician that had one arm, or one hand that was functional, and he was probably one of the best magicians of all time. But there's a limit. For example, Rene Lavande wasn't powerlifting. Monty Gilbert isn't a bodybuilder. So I would say it's the same with this particular scenario. All right. I appreciate the effort, but you have to realize that maybe wrapping yourself around a pole isn't really meant for anybody, technically, but it's meant less for people that are on wheelchairs. And she does a little spin there. And this is the thing. I've seen a lot of videos of this. I'm not downplaying the effort. Don't think that little Piggy's being a bigot here and saying, wow, Piggy, let her have it. I'm stating facts, all right? Some things are better off not for certain people of certain conditions, right? It's anatomy. It's anatomy there. Richard Turner can't see, and he's a legend. There you go. There you go. Magic Buzz says this is brutal. Piggy would still hit it. Someone missed leg day. Let's see. Would I still hit it? Clearly I'm looking upper body because the legs are atrophied. She seems quirky and lively, right? She's also wearing glasses. I guess she's wearing medical goggles, so that's another disability she has. So she's really compounding them here. Yeah, I'd probably hit it. Not ugly, right? I'm looking at it, by the way. That's what I'm doing. I'm not just staring at a screen. I'd do it. Definitely, I'd give her more of a chance than the other guy, or the other, whatever the fuck that was from the other video that I showed. Ever wonder if Richard Turner thinks he's always wrong with cards, but everybody keeps lying to him because he's blind? I forgot who made the joke the other day that it would be funny if you bring him up on stage, but you put him backwards. Like instead of you put him... True 2022 says, does it for me strangely? Well, as a magician, I understand that you get turned on by absolutely everything. Corn Pop says, I'll shave your nuts, bro, no homo. Or no diddy, as the kids are saying nowadays. But that's fun. I've exhausted all my topics. I've gone through each and every single one of my topics. All of them. And this was a topic-heavy episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different topics. So that's the stream. I'm going to do another one tomorrow. So I'm going to be back tomorrow on Thursday. I think 2 a week is a good amount of PigCast. Till then, I'm probably going to come out with maybe a couple more of those psychic videos. I enjoy them. I enjoy looking at psychics and approaching them from a magician's perspective, seeing that they are doing the exact same thing that we are. I uploaded a video today, if you haven't seen it. I uploaded a couple videos, as a matter of fact, yesterday and today, regarding psychics and how they're doing their stuff. So those are always fun to watch. The Teresa Caputo one that YouTube blocked is going up tomorrow. Thankfully. They released the hold on that video. So I'll be putting that one out. And that one I think is a lot more detailed because that one really does go through individual techniques that she uses that are part and parcel of psychic and mentalism. So that's a good video to look out for. Apart from that, I guess I have to leave you with...
Big fucking tits! Big fucking tits!
Big fucking tits. Big fucking tits. And, let me just, I know a lot about you. Like why you're watching this ad. And it's specifically because you've looked up magic tricks. Well, hey there, my name's PigCake, and I've been doing magic trick tutorials on YouTube for the better part of 6 years. And I'm here to tell you about the PigCake Magic Academy with over 1,200 videos already uploaded, designed to make you an expert magician. You get access to all the content the moment you sign up, and I'm uploading every single week. As a matter of fact, I uploaded a video today. Just look at that list of moves, tricks, ideas that you're gonna get access to the moment you sign up. It doesn't end. As a matter of fact, I could stop talking completely, and the list is still gonna keep going. Just look. So check it out, the PigCake Magic Academy. The link is going to be below. I go with you, but I'm stuck in this video. But I'll wait for you to go ahead and click it. Go ahead, you know you want to.